By early afternoon, the winds had started to whip up, the smoke became thicker, and the people of Jamison and surrounding areas began to focus very closely on just what these fires were doing.
Firefighters have just put out a fire on this side of the house, and now here's another one.
It's just unpredictable. 1 minute's going one way, next minute's going another.
And it's these large smoke plumes on the ridge just behind me here that are really concerning firefighters.
What I do here, apart from being an active firefighter, is I do staging area management for CFA in this area. Prior to NextG system being introduced, we used to use landlines, fax machines and maybe mobile phones. The biggest benefit to us is clearly the speed of information transfer and also portability, the ability to arrive and have things up and running within minutes of getting to a staging area site.
The major benefit of this NextG technology is the speed and the fact that it can be set up, it appears, in little old country showgrounds and give really fast internet and email.
I'm a news reporter for Sky News. I'm based in Melbourne, and usually we have great facilities in Melbourne where we can send things up a line, but here in a remote location like at the bushfires, where it's all about getting the information across right now, because the bushfires are obviously changing by the minute. We use a laptop computer, and using the NextG technology, we're able to put it all together, export it as a file, and then send it straight over the internet, basically back to our newsroom. And the technology is so good that it works right through the mountains. You wouldn't think that you'd be able to get broadband access wireless super fast in alpine regions, and yet that's what we've got. It's fast, it's quick, and it's reliable, so you can't ask for much more than that.
Here we've got a number of laptop cards, and they're in some laptops that are around in the region headquarters and places. We've also got a wireless router. All it needs is a power point, and it will supply 4 laptops and plus a wireless network for any laptop that comes into range. If they're moving a staging ground from one staging ground to another, all I have to do is unplug it from the power, plug it into the next spot, and they're up and going.
NextG has been amazing and revolutionised the way these guys go about doing their jobs in these sort of environments. Each night or each during the day they actually send up helicopters. They go into what they call a line scan exercise, and that information actually tracks where the hot spots of the fire are to see where the fire is moving and how big it is. And from there they actually can put that onto very detailed maps. Now we've got 3G out in the staging areas, they can actually email those detailed maps out to the guys on the ground, and the guys on the ground can actually see that in extremely good detail, and they get a really good picture about how they're going to deploy their strike teams to have the best effect.
There needs to be good communication and fast and accurate communication, and I think this system allows us to do that. The benefit is clearly the speed at which we can get it established, the actual speed of the data flow and the portability of the system. I think from my short experience of using it the other day, it's all good.